Hey art snackers, welcome back to the channel. In case you're new here, my name is Roxanne, also known as By Bun, and I'm a mixed media artist and illustrator. We are now full swing into the holiday and winter season. Can you believe it's already December and the end of the year? This month's box was really just the thing we needed to top off 2018. What with the adorable sticker, a huge marker, a pencil, and oh yeah, totally packed with pens. For this month's video, we're really about to wrap up the year because this is the ArtSnacks box breakdown. Welcome back to another box breakdown, the monthly video series where we take a closer look at some of the supplies and techniques found in the latest ArtSnacks box. So last December we created a Yeti gift tag for the ArtSnacks challenge. I thought it might be fun to continue that gift giving vibe, only this year make some gift wrap using this month's supplies. So grab your December box and some paper and let's get to it. Speaking of paper, one of my favorite kinds to use as gift wrap is actually recycled craft paper. It typically comes in a big roll and you can buy them online or in your local craft store. I personally love using recycled materials and find that this paper is thick enough to withstand a variety of media. To create my gift wrap design, I'll start by sketching directly onto the craft paper. For this, I'm grabbing our first item in this month's box, the General's Drafting Pencil. This sturdy pencil with a thick core will allow you to draw just about anything. The graphite on this guy is also soft, so you can create darker lines or gradations with ease. For my gift wrap, I decided to go with a woodland sort of theme, so I'll be covering this paper with wild and wonky little foxes wearing scarves. And now it's time for Drawing a Wonky Woodland Fox 101. Start with a round nose, a light bulb shaped head, and two little ears. Then instead of creating a neck, jump straight into sketching a chunky scarf. From there, add two front chicken-like legs, and a hind leg that's peeking out. Now to the back side, you'll add a wavering scarf detail, a line for the back, and the second hind leg. Oh, and don't forget that big bushy tail. Foxy. Since it's just wrapping paper, I'm not trying to create a masterpiece of any sort. I just want to have a repetitive illustration that I can draw fast and that is festive all over. To really make this wrap fun, I'm going to repeat this drawing but play around with their position. So some foxes might be sitting, standing, or even leaping across my paper. Once I'm done sketching out all of my foxes, I now want to fill in a big portion of them with solid color. For this, I'm grabbing our biggest item in this month's box, the Crink K75 paint marker. This Brooklyn-based company really rocks because their markers are always super vibrant, sturdy, and really reliable. This K75 marker has a chunky 7mm chisel tip and is packed with very opaque and permanent alcohol-based paint. To use your marker, simply shake and push down onto the nib until the paint saturates it. And bam, just look at that juicy and vibrant color. Meanwhile, over on my craft paper, which you could really look at as toned paper, it really transformed that hue into the perfect fox red. With my foxes now mostly filled in, and oh my gosh, don't they look cute? Foxy. I now want to add in some more detail while introducing another color and filling in some blank space. The next item I'm grabbing is the Tombow Feud Colors Brush Pen. So this is a brand new item we're getting this month, but it might look a little familiar. That's because Tombow is now offering the Feud hard tip brush pen in a variety of colors. The firm brush nib on this water-based pen will allow you to put down a fine line or press into it to thicken things up. For my gift wrap, I'll first use this brush pen to create some line work in the scarves. Once all of those have been outlined, I now want to help balance everything out by filling in the empty space between these wild wonky foxes. In sticking with the woodland vibe, I decided to use the Tombow pen to create some branches. I was inspired to create these all over thanks to the brown hue I got in my box. Now I'll be returning back to those branches in a bit, but let's finish up our foxes first. To To bring these wonky dudes to completion, I'm grabbing our last item in this month's box, the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens. So you're not getting just one Pitt pen, you're getting a 4-pack. These easy-to-use pens feature 4 different nib sizes in this set. A brush nib, soft brush nib, soft calligraphy, and small bullet nib. Each pen features waterproof and light-fast India ink. Truth be told, Faber-Castell Pitt pens are one of my all-time favorites. I use these all the time. In fact, when I first began illustration and working as an artist, I almost exclusively used these pens. Coming back to our foxes, I'm going to use the variety of nibs to outline, fill in solid blocks of black, and add detail all over. And this is where having a 4-pack really comes in handy. Maybe I'll use the brush nib for larger blocks of black, like for the nose or legs, but then I'll switch to the soft brush nib that provides nice flexibility for an outline. From there, I can use the other 2 nibs that have the firmness I need to add in extra detail. While I've almost got this gift wrap wrapped up, I'm gonna grab 2 items from previous ArtSnacks boxes to add some finishing touches. I'll use another Crink marker, the K32, to add some blueberries to my branches. You might remember this guy from the last December box when we made that Yeti gift tag. Then I'll use a white gel pen, also from a previous box, to add in some quick fur to my foxes. This pen is a major throwback, by the way. Let me know in the comments if you remember what box this Uniball Signo pen is from. Shout out to my OG snackers. Represent. Either way, I always love that I can dive into my ArtSnacks supply stash while creating. And there you have it, guys, the December ArtSnacks box. Pretty fa-la-la-la foxy, if you ask me. If you're new to ArtSnacks and want to start going wild with your supplies, I will leave a link down below where you can sign up. Of course, while you're here, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe for future box breakdowns, and follow ArtSnacks on social media. It's another year in the books, Art Snackers, and on behalf of myself and the ArtSnacks team, I'd like to wish you all the happiest of holidays and an awesome new year. This has been another ArtSnacks box breakdown, and I'll see you next year. Bye!